slide.
Yo, what is up? We are here. We are back with another episode. It's Hoops and Brews, man. We're here. We're live on the internet and also in your ear with a special guest who has made his return. He's never sat with us for a full episode, but today he's gonna sit with us. The legend himself, Darius. Go ahead, talk to people. Let them know who you are and why they should listen to your basketball opinion.
I like basketball. That's why. I mean, what else? I like basketball.
I like basketball.
I enjoy it.
It's a solid reason.
I mean,
that's a great reason.
I usually got basketball on. I'm usually watching my fantasy team play. So I pretty much watch everybody. I'm a Laker fan. Go Lakers, #1 team in the NBA at 14-2.
How does it feel? Because
I don't know yet.
It feels fake.
No, it ain't fake.
It feels fake.
If you go to NBA.com, is that fake?
No.
So it feels great. But I'm just ready for a bigger test. I mean, you know, we're doing what we're supposed to do. We're doing what we're supposed to do. We're not having no schedule losses. We haven't lost to Phoenix. We haven't lost to the Pelicans. We haven't lost to, you know.
Yeah. The Grizzlies almost happened, but
it almost
happened, but it didn't.
Hand grooves and horse and whatever that saying is. It was close, but didn't happen, you know.
True.
So,
by the way, I can't take the time.
Yeah, but also shout out to Talib Kweli who just donated to us. He just donated $10. We appreciate you, bro. Thank you for donating, that fam. We appreciate that. Shout out to everybody out there that donates during the super chats. I'm sorry, to the super chats. We appreciate you. But thank you for joining us, man. First off, tell people where they can find you at.
Your Twitter got deleted.
Your Twitter got deleted?
You got a new one.
I do have a new Twitter. I
didn't know your Twitter got deleted.
I don't know if I want to give it out yet.
Okay.
I got to think.
Hold on to that.
You can find me on Instagram at DariusGA97, but yeah, that's about it.
Okay,
Other than that, you know, I'm off social media.
And as always, this show co-stars rapper extraordinaire. Go ahead, Pavy. Get your plug in. Sorry, I just literally had a brain freeze.
At Pavy with Pavy, one word, all one word. That's Instagram, that's Twitter, that's whatever else. Pavy Volume 2 out right now. Also had a filling video shot by this guy, which is coming out soon whenever you get done editing it.
Yeah,
so,
it'll be
best
out soon.
Producer in the game.
It'll be out very, very soon. Be out very, very soon. Y'all will enjoy that. But all right, let's talk basketball.
What are we getting into first?
It's up to you. You controlling the show. I don't have no laptop with me today. So I'm just, I'm just speaking from my heart. Well, shout out to my son, Luka.
So I'm speaking from my heart. All right, well, the report came down. Well, the Woes report yesterday that there might be potential league changes. I don't have the whole thing in front of me, but basically there's going to be a play-in tournament in November and December. Conferences won't matter for playoff seeding anymore. The season might get shortened to 78 games. What do you think about it?
That was me.
I'm curious to what that mid-season tournament is.
Likewise.
What does it do? Like, you win it, do you get like an extra draft pick?
No, I think that like if you win it, I think that if you win it, you get a playoff spot off top. I think if you win it, that you get a playoff spot off top. If I'm not mistaken, because it's like basically I think you play your division.
Well, let me ask this. Like I said, we're just speculating.
Yeah.
But
actually, you play your division, and then the last things are like a play-in game. All right. So it's like you single elimination, and then the winner of that gets.
But like you said, we don't have any of the details. But the potential winner, aren't they already probably going to make the playoffs anyways? So do you exclude them to like the bottom half?
I mean, maybe, but at the same time, it's single elimination. So maybe. You would think so, but
yeah, I could see the Hornets or somebody pulling something off, you know.
Especially in some of those other divisions that aren't, like the division the Hornets play in, which I think the Hawks, the Heat. Let me look this.
Yeah,
up.
It's a terrible division. It's a Southwest division. Yeah. The Southwest division, I believe it is. It's got the Hornets, Hawks, Heat.
Southeast division.
I'm sorry, Southeast.
Heat,
my bad. Not
Magic,
West.
Wizards, Hornets, Hawks. One team might make the playoffs.
Basically,
in real life.
the battle for 500.
Basically, one team might make the playoffs. That's the Heat.
That's a terrible division.
But the Heat gonna make the playoffs.
That whole division needs to go. Like,
I mean, even the Central Division.
Mix it up.
Even the Central Division, Bucks, Pacers, Detroit, Chicago, Cavs.
I like that division.
That's a bad division. I mean, it's better than the Southeast, but it's not a good one.
But I mean, the potential winner of that, or at least the two, they're gonna be probably second round playoff seeds.
Maybe.
Miami. Yeah.
I mean, I personally really like Miami. I like
Miami too.
I think that depending on matchup, Miami could actually make the conference finals. Depending on the matchup. Personally, I like Miami.
Yeah, just based out how everything shakes out.
Yeah, but basically, like they're trying to have like playoff play-in games from the 7th through the 10th seed.
That's what I would want to see.
So I mean, it doesn't bother me because it really
I don't mind that.
It just reminds me of the same thing they do in baseball. That's also why I say
call
it
the toilet bowl.
I don't mind. I don't really like the thought of the tourney in like Thanksgiving. I think that's a little much.
Yeah.
But like at first, I would hate it at first off top just because like it's new. But then like if we get a Lakers Clippers finals, I'm be like, yo, this is lit.
Yeah.
Lit. This is actually lit. Like because you gotta think so many times in history there's been times where it's like, like for instance when the Warriors and Rockets played. Imagine if that was the finals.
Yeah.
Or when
here it is. So it's a new mid-season tournament and a play-in round bubble, just like you said, for bubble teams that would get that extra team into the playoffs.
Or even like in the 90s when you had the Bulls, Knicks. What if that was the finals? Like you've seen in so many years where like the finals were actually in the conference finals.
Yeah.
Like those were really the two best teams in the league because you play in the same conference. We didn't get to see that for the finals, and the finals was quote unquote a letdown.
Yeah, I mean, and the way that it works is like basically the 7th and the 8th seed will play one game for the 7th seed, and then the loser faces the winner of the 9th versus the 10th seed.
I like that.
I like that. That I like. That I like. That's hard. That is hard. That is hard. Yeah. You know how many legendary moments you gonna get? Somebody go off for like fucking 60 one day.
Okay,
in one of those games.
So exactly. So when I asked you this yesterday, you told me that all of these changes were terrible, and it shortens the season. It's 78 games instead of 82.
Okay,
which is better for the players. They complain. I mean, they say they want more load management.
Whatever. Like
the only sucky part is that we'll never ever be able to see like a 72-10 season again.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, you'll see something like 74-4, which is wild too. That's wild.
You're not gonna see no 74-4.
How you know? Somebody say you're not gonna see 72, 73-9. How you know? See, you lost 4 games all year.
4 games all season is
wild. But like you'll still be able to equate it because of the winning percentages.
Right.
So like that's why even in the lockout season, the Bobcats are technically the worst team ever because he had the worst winning percentage. I think they went like what was it? They played 50 games that year, something like that. I think they won like. What was it? 65 games that year, or something like that.
I'm laughing just thinking about that roster.
Yeah, it was what? I think Kimba was on that team. Tyrese Thomas,
Sheldon Williams
was on that team. Who else was on that team?
Oh yeah, they would also they're also going to try to reseed the entire playoffs, like based on record.
I know.
Like, so not only would that tournament happen, but it also gets reseeded after that.
Paul Silas was the coach.
Yo, shout out to Talib Kweli. He just donated $10 again. He said, I feel like they should get rid of the conferences and just go for a 1-16 setup in the playoffs. I agree. I've been saying that he's more of a traditional, he's like, I like the conferences. I don't think it really matters. Just go back to the 2-3-2 format. I like everything until the finals.
I like the conferences for travel. I think that you still need them for travel. Obviously, you don't want like a team like you don't want to get scheduled to play the Lakers 4 times a year if you in Boston.
Why not?
Like that's a lot.
Just make them back to backs, bro.
Nah, that's a lot of no.
I mean that would be decent. What you mean? Like you play them on Monday night, and then you play them again on a Thursday night, and then you go back to Boston. And the Lakers come to Boston, they stay there for 4 days. That's not that hard. That's not that hard.
But. So no, look.
You think players wouldn't want to spend 4 days in LA?
If
they had to play the Lakers twice.
Listen.
It works for us.
It works for them too.
It's going to be a lot of schedule losses for them.
No, literally. Nick Nurse literally said, "I never mind coming to LA. I love LA." It's kind of like
I see all the players out at the club when he was out. I saw this person here, this person there. I was like, I thought we was gonna win. We got smoked. So Drake did him right. Drake was like, all right, y'all gotta go to bed.
You saw Siakam block that shot. You was like, nah, it ain't happening tonight, G.
Man,
I've never seen LeBron get a shot blocked like that. That was wild.
When I saw that, I just pictured Karl Malone in a Lakers uniform.
Stop.
I told you that last year. I said that last year.
No, I'm
I literally said LeBron is Karl Malone Lakers.
Look, LeBron not missing a layup a game now. He miss a layup every 2 games now. He misses a layup every game now.
He always missed a layup.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
He did miss
no, he
a layup.
You're
did
wild,
bro.
You're
wild as hell. No, he didn't.
LeBron would never miss a layup. Like if
open layups, he was not just missing no open ass layups.
layups.
Yes, he does all the time.
He
always missing open layups now.
Skip Bayless has a montage.
Him being able to lay it off the glass and it come up short. What is that, Bron?
What do you consider open layups, though?
We've all watched LeBron James make a million goddamn layups.
He still make a lot of layups.
You know what a good LeBron layup look like.
He still make good LeBron layups.
Look, he started to look.
He missed LeBron layups too.
Look, you know what I'm a big fan of? Peyton Manning. And I look at Peyton Manning the same way I look at LeBron James. All right? LeBron James is Peyton Manning, bro.
Stop.
LeBron James is Peyton Manning. I look at LeBron James like I look at Peyton Manning, right? LeBron is starting to throw ducks. Not physically, but them layups, them ducks. Like, remember when Peyton was starting to throw ducks? And you and Scott was the man, like, man, what's up with your man's Peyton? He started to throw ducks now. Them passes ain't looking as crisp now, G. What's up with the LeBron is Peyton with them ducks?
Wobbly, bro. Them shit like whatever the final year, mad wobbly.
LeBron is like Peyton when they won like 2 years before they won Super Bowl.
Boomerang.
It's starting to shit. It's coming back off the rim.
No, yeah. When dog, the square be here where the box is. I saw it went outside of the square on the other side of the rim. And damn near went out of bounds. I was like, bruh. I love LeBron. LeBron is my favorite player.
No,
but
the funniest thing that happened recently, I think it was the Thunder game. I think in LA when they threw Bron that lob, but like they threw it mad high. I'm like, gee, this is not 2012. Who the fuck you think you throwing that to, bro? Gee, he threw it. I don't even think LeBron jumped for it. I think he saw it. I was like, I'm not getting that.
He was 21 seconds. I'll be mad high, man.
Gee, but no, I forgot who threw the lob. I think it was AD or somebody threw the lob, but he threw it mad high. Rondo, I think somebody threw. He threw it
Rondo
mad
pass
high.
has kind of been off this year too.
Yeah, but I like what Rondo does for the Lakers.
I don't.
I do.
I get
he just settles.
Here's
the
a
second
perfect.
unit down.
We hate plus minus. I get it. I need to see Rondo's plus minus when he's on the court. I got to see it.
What is Rondo's?
I mean, look at his plus minus for the year.
I need to see Rondo's plus minus because when he gets on the court, everybody eats on the other team. Everybody eats. It's just like a buffet.
Everybody eats for the other team.
Bro, when Ja Morant was cooking him, I was sick.
But
Ja Morant been cooking everybody.
Exactly.
Even that pass he threw yesterday.
Ja been cooking everybody.
Even that layup he had when he faked out.
Kuzma.
Yesterday, man, that was crazy.
Ja's electric. What is it? Can I find a plus minus?
Man, yo. So, anyways.
All right.
Is BB in blocks plus? He's a minus 1.
For the year?
Yeah. Minus 1 on the year.
And the Lakers are, what's their record?
14-2. But they needed him, though.
No, they did need him.
But Rondo been a minus pretty much for the most part since 2014, 2015.
Yeah, so what's that say? Like, they need him, but it's because they don't have nobody else.
I mean...
All right, so your options are Quinn Cook, the fake BJ Armstrong. I
already told y'all about that, but this man was telling me Quinn Cook was going to be a difference maker.
No.
Yeah.
What I said about Quinn Cook was he can hit over jumpers.
Now you moonwalking. Now you moonwalking back on that
facility.
He hits them sometimes.
Exactly.
Listen, bro. Quinn Cook, look, bro. If Quinn Cook gets swung the ball, it's 45-65. 65 chance he missed, 45% chance he missed.
That's not good.
I understand that. But it's not terrible.
His only job.
It's not terrible.
Yeah, it is when your only job is to be.
Also, hold on, wait. He can put the ball on the floor, make something happen. He can create a bucket for himself. Off in between about 4 dribbles. You have, G.
He had one game where he was. All right, so I have this thing where I have my top 3 most hated Lakers. It was constantly KCP was 1.
Take him off your list.
Yeah, he's off now. But I'm just saying, here was the season rankings.
Still be tweaking.
KCP was 1, and then it would fluctuate between Kuzma and Quinn Cook. Kuzma's number 1 right now.
I can understand that. Why though? Could you trade Brandon?
Well, Kuzma, I think he's more worried about his image than boosting his game. I know he had the foot injury, but I don't really see that progression that we like to see from young players. You know, like he's gonna have all type of open looks. He's gonna have. I mean, he's playing with the second unit. He should be able to ball up on inferior competition. You know, but I don't see it. It's just he'll take these shots. They're ill-advised shots. I don't think his basketball IQ is that high. You know,
but those are shots that you need him to like. But that goes into why I say he needs to be Kyrie. I need to be able to throw you the ball and you figure it out.
So you want him to be irrational confidence, but you need to have a rational game though. His game is irrational. He tried.
Said you were to have a rational confidence,
but his game is rational.
He almost lost that Memphis game twice. Like he got a loose
ball,
dribbled and threw the ball,
yeah.
and then the second time he. Yeah, I just hope he get better. But I need him to stay away from the Jenners. I need him to stop trying to get fits off on IG. You know, he just over there just putting random stuff on. Bro, this ain't Halloween. You in the NBA, bro. Come on, go crazy. Go crazy on the court. Go crazy on the court. NBA young boy was trying to shoot him. Like, man,
wait, what?
Stay out the way.
Wait,
NBA young boy hollered at a girl he was talking to. And he was like, "You mess with that lame NBA player." I was like, I don't see what he's saying. That's false. You know?
Oh yeah. That was
your boy was like, "I'll shoot him."
Wait, what?
I was like, bro, do we get like a
compensatory
pick? If we get a compensatory pick, I mean, all right, we'd be all right.
But no, man, like I don't have an issue with what Kuzma has been this season. Like I think that for the most part he does what the Lakers need him to do.
I'm just being aggressively harsh.
Yeah, I don't need him to get like 22 points. I just need you to get the best 14 and 19 points of the game.
We need
and the most difficult 14 and 19 points of the game.
19 and 22 is I don't see him getting 19.
I
on a consistent basis?
Listen, I said 14 to 19. The reason why I said 14 to 19 is because the defense, at least, I mean, it's been slipping off recently, but at a certain point, they were holding teams to like 101.
Right.
So if you holding teams that low, I don't need you to score 25 points because the other team ain't scoring that many points.
I need Dwight Howard to make an Instagram post about Kyle Kuzma. He made an Instagram post about KCP, and they made him look like a special ed kid, and KCP started hooping. We need Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard, if you're watching, make an IG post about Kuzma, but don't tell him though.
But bro, I think that KCP started hooping for one. He's in the starting lineup now, so he's getting more minutes.
He's been in the starting lineup since he's been in LA.
No, he wasn't. He was coming off the bench because they had Green and Bradley starting.
For the most part, I'm just saying this year.
I mean,
but prior to that, he's been in the starting lineup, so he knows.
I didn't think KCP was terrible though. He was shooting better than J.R. Smith from jail.
Did you compare J.R. Smith to KCP?
I'm just saying. I didn't think
those ain't good. None of those are good. I don't want either of those options.
I'm just saying. I didn't think KCP was terrible. He's not terrible. I don't think he's great, but he's not terrible.
He's an NBA player. He was one of the 450, so he's not terrible. You're right. I'm not gonna take that argument. He's one of the chosen few. Shout out Clutch Sports. But he's a robber. That man is a robber. And it took Dwight Howard to make an emotional plea to his basketball skills to get right.
Again, I don't think it's so much that. I just think that now he's getting more minutes. He finally knows where his shots are coming from.
Okay.
And I think that all that is helping him out. Like, cause when you gotta think, cause you're not thinking before, like, he didn't know where.
How you doing? I'm KCP. Nice to meet you, Rapper Lincoln.
Are you a manna from heaven? Thank you.
But no.
That man compared. He said, "You heard in the book of Genesis?" Like, what?
Man.
How did you get here about KCP, bro?
But no.
Rob Lincoln was on that booger shoot.
But no, seriously though, like I think
didn't say that, Rob.
he knows. Nah, but look, I think that he knows where his shots are coming from finally, and he's just and also the thing about KCP is usually for the most part, I don't see him taking shots. Like I don't see him going on solo missions. If he missing shots, he at least missing the shots he should be taking, which I can deal with. If you going on solo missions and you're not making it, nah, I can't. But if you getting everything in your flow of the offense and you just missing the shots, that's fine.
KCP thinks he's Kyrie when he's in the second unit.
He don't really do nothing outside of 2 dribbles.
But he'll pull up.
That's his job.
With no rebounders that back.
That's his job.
All right.
That's that's actually his job.
The coach needs to do his job and take him out.
Nah, but again,
he's gotten better. So I mean,
that's actually his job. He hit some of those shots. He misses more, but he hits some of those shots.
It's his job as an NBA player, one of the 450.
On that team, he's there to stretch the floor.
Okay.
Run the court and play defense.
Yeah.
And don't dribble more than 2 times.
Yeah.
If it ain't boom, boom, shot, don't do it.
Right.
And I never see him go boom, 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 shot. Everything is boom, boom, shot, or shot. So I don't have an issue with what KCP does, even when he's missing shots.
I mean, if he's hitting shots, then we're okay. But if he's missing shots, he just finds a way to make it look egregious. Like he'll fall on the ground.
The reason why it's funny is because with KCP, it's like he decides to miss shots at the wrong moments, and the Lakers are always on television. So he just has like hilarious moments that no matter what he does good, you can't top it. Yeah. Yes, the Kobe one, Kobe took his family and left.
Legendary meme.
Now, granted, Kobe would probably have plans to lead the game anyway, regardless.
Yeah.
But Kobe took his family and left after you airballed. So it on Kobe's jersey retirement night. All we remember about that game is Kobe getting his jersey retired. See, there was a Kevin Durant game winner that night. We don't remember that.
No.
Literally, there was a Kevin Durant game in which he crossed Lonzo and pulled up. We remember Kobe and KCP.
Yeah.
We remember even the game against the Magic. Like, yeah, he missed the game with us. So everybody, KCP can fucking trash. And then the missed layup, like you airballed the layup. But it was a contested layup.
Halloween costume of the year was the guy who had KCP on the back of a trash can. Halloween costume of the year.
KCP not trash, man.
I hope not for our title pursuits, but I mean we'll see.
KCP not trash, man.
Yeah.
KCP not trash.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I'm happy overall with the progress of the Lakers. You know, we're 14-2. Getting into a good rhythm, and we're gonna have some tougher games coming up. So hopefully these close games, these nail biters, even though they're against what we'd all call inferior competition, but these are NBA teams. I mean, you go
and everybody
in,
gets up to play the Lakers.
Yeah, everybody gets up.
I mean, but even like the Lakers, Braun showing off that they had a concert outside. Yeah. I couldn't get my pregame now.
I didn't like that. Bro, just put some earplugs in and use your Beat sponsorship. Put them headphones on, bro.
Yeah, turn on some white noise, LeBron.
Yeah, it's not. I didn't like that. He was trying, Brian being Brian, make a spectacle, but I ain't mad at it,
Yeah, but all right, let's go ahead.
Talk about him. Go ahead.
Luka!
Talk about him.
He's here. He is here. The best player in the NBA is here. I told y'all I was a couple weeks away from saying it. I'm done being a couple weeks from saying it. He the best player in the NBA. Luka Doncic for MVP. We are starting this campaign right now. Let's get it bracking. Luka Doncic for MVP. If you ain't heard, go get equipped. He saw that man James Harden, and he took that man James Harden to the woodshed in his own stadium. Small game James. Can't even beat Luka. Can't even beat Kawhi. Can't even beat PG.
I just seen the score.
Where that man Harden at? Send a double team to that man. He can't do nothing no more.
He got 30 and 11.
Send a double team to Harden. He can't do nothing no more.
30 and 11 is not a good game.
Luka got 40.
That's where we at though. That's what we at though.
Luka
30 and
put
11,
40
like,
on his head.
Bro, you realize in wins, Harden's averaging 42 points.
What-
In losses, he's averaging 29.
What is
Think
Luka?
about that.
Luka put
Think
40
about
on
that.
his head.
Think
Did
about
you hear
that.
what I said?
Yeah, that's cool.
40
When
ball.
look,
40,
that's cool.
40 ball.
When they
40 ball.
That's cool.
Look,
When they,
mix them up.
when they actually play
40
defense,
ball.
that's not happening.
40
the Rockets,
ball.
The Rockets have gone back to this god-awful defense.
Cash, give me that. Oh,
The
I was about
Rockets
to
have
say,
gone
come
back to
on.
this god-awful defense that they were playing earlier in the season.
Now it's the
Look,
Rockets
James Harden
defense.
stat
Huh?
padded.
Yeah, exactly. He's
Bucket
trying to
boys.
stat pad.
Bucket
Of course,
boys.
he's trying to
Bucket
stat pad.
boys.
Luka
Bucket
better
boys.
than James
Ain't no
Harden.
stat pad.
Luka Doncic
Ain't no
is the
stat pad.
best
It's too
player in the
much stat
NBA.
It's
If
time
you
left
ain't
on the
heard it,
clock. Guard.
get equipped.
It's time
He's
left
the
on the
best
clock. Guard.
player in the NBA.
You better than Giannis?
Shout out
Yes,
Zach
he better
LaVine.
than everybody. He better than all of them. Giannis can't do that
Take
shit.
your glasses off. Look
Giannis
at the
can't
camera
do
and
that
say
shit. He can't. Giannis can't do what he can
Luka
do.
better than Giannis?
Giannis can't do what he can do.
That's a
Can
fair
Giannis do what he
Fucking
can do?
Luka can't do what Giannis can do.
Yeah, the fuck defense he playing like Giannis? You what? Be 6'11"? Be 6'11"?
Motherfucker, that matters in basketball. That
He
matters
take
in
two dribbles.
basketball.
No, it don't matter. Sit your ass down.
That matters in
You don't even
basketball.
like Giannis. Sit your ass
I
down.
do now.
Oh, now you
I
like
do
Giannis. Why
now.
you like Giannis?
Giannis
now?
world.
No, it ain't
Giannis
now.
world.
Giannis world.
Shout out
No,
Giannis.
that's because,
Giannis world.
like I said, Bron
Giannis
is washed.
world.
Bron is washed.
Giannis world.
Bron is washed, and he been
Bron
looking
not
for a
washed.
new
Bron
guy
not
ever
washed.
since Bron got
Bron not
washed.
washed. Bron not washed.
Bron is washed.
Bron not
Harden
washed.
Harden can't
Bron
do
not
it.
washed.
Luka the
Bron
best.
lead in assists.
Luka's the
Exactly.
best.
He just
But he
tweaked
washed
his
though.
game.
Washed
Huh?
game.
Tweaked
But he
his
washed
game.
though.
Bron just
Exactly.
tweaked his
You
game.
just sit up here and
Tweaked
told me
his
the man
game.
missing layups and
He
throwing the
ain't
ball up
missing
and said,
layups.
okay,
That's
man.
why he tweaked his game.
He ain't better than that man.
That's
He
why
ain't
he
better than
gassing.
Luka Doncic.
That's why
That's
he
who he ain't
gassing.
better than. He ain't
why
better than
he
Luka
gassing.
Doncic. Luka
Yes,
Doncic
he
the
is.
best player in
No,
the
he's
NBA
not.
right
No,
now.
he's not.
Giannis is
No,
number
he's
2,
not.
Harden number 3, Siakam 4, LeBron James 5. That's what it is right now.
Siakam is 4.
Siakam is 4 right now.
I don't hate that.
Siakam
I
is
don't
4
hate
right
that.
now. Right now.
I don't hate that.
Right now.
Over who? Wait.
I
what was this list
said
again?
my list, top 5 players in the NBA right now. This ain't MVP voting. This is top 5 players in the NBA right now.
Okay.
Number 1, Luka Doncic. Number 2, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna give it to my man Giannis because I thought
Okay.
Harden, but like I said, and like you just said, Giannis played both sides of the ball. Harden, whatever.
Luka don't play both sides
So
of the
what?
ball.
He don't have to. He's 20 years old. He's a goddamn prodigy. All right.
That means he should have all the
All
energy in the world.
right, he's a goddamn prodigy. He's a goddamn prodigy. He got the team with the number 1 offense in the league because that's what he's doing. Holding the ball, 20 years old, dishing dimes, grabbing reboards, dropping 30 every single night.
Grabbing reboards.
Grabbing rebounds, rebounds, all of it. You know what it is.
Grabbing reboards.
Grabbing reboards.
You know what it is.
You can't even
Luka
talk.
done exactly. That's how good he
Grabbing
is.
reboards.
Luka's so good I can't even speak right now. He's so good I can't even
Oh
talk.
my God. Grabbing reboards.
Luka world.
Grabbing raccoons.
Luka world. We here. What you gotta say?
Wait, what was the
Be
list?
complimentary
Wait,
of my
wait,
son.
wait,
It
what
was Luka number 1,
Okay.
Harden. I'm sorry, not Harden number 2. It was Luka number 1, Giannis 2,
Okay.
Harden 3, Siakam 4, LeBron 5.
You have Siakam over AD?
Yeah, right now, yeah.
I don't hate that.
I
disagree about that.
like
I
AD.
disagree, but I
AD
don't
is
hate
not
that.
leading his own team right now. Siakam is leading his own team.
Is Siakam leading?
Yes,
team?
he's leading that team. What is
First of
wrong
all,
with
what-
you?
what
He
AD
is the
doing-
best player. He is the best player on that team that just lost a superstar.
What
AD is
AD
playing with LeBron.
What AD doing is under the radar, and Luka plays with
Yeah, but
KP.
AD's 7. Yeah, but KP been trash with the exception of the last 3 games. Have you seen Kristaps Porzingis this season? He's not been good.
But he's still a name.
He's not been good. He's the main reason they lost to the Knicks.
He's been cool.
He's not all NBA this season.
Not this season.
He's been cool.
Not so far.
He's
Come
been
on,
who
man.
KP is. Like again, I never. There was a reason Phil Jackson said he's not the guy. He's not. People just think he's Dirk. He's not. If Phil Jackson said
I
I
agree
traded
with
you because you ain't the guy, you ain't the guy.
You know who is the guy? Luka! That's the guy. That's the guy.
I gotta
Get
go
with
to the
it.
bathroom.
Get equipped.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Go to the
I gotta go to
bathroom.
the bathroom.
Go to the bathroom. What do you think about Luka Doncic, Darius?
I like it.
How do you feel about him?
He showed me a lot this year. I didn't know he was going to take the leap, and this is what I like to see with players: them taking a leap and being more dynamic and putting their teams in positions to win.
Yes.
You know, so I get where you're coming from when you like. I want to see a winner when they're producing. Like if you're not producing, then it's just empty stats. You're stat padding.
Yeah.
So he as a young player, second year.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's taking over the league. So I'm not
After this game versus the Rockets, he's officially second in the league right now in scoring average. Over 30 right now. He is, let's see, in terms of rebounding, he's number 12. In terms of assists, he is number 2 behind LeBron James. I mean, the man is hooping. He's hooping.
Yeah,
he's hooping.
I have nothing bad to say about him. I mean, Lakers beat him, but you can't win every game.
It happens. It happens. But also, like I said, KP has not been good so far. KP is finally at the point now where he's like a viable number 2 option for Luka. Through the first couple of games, he was struggling. He was legit like struggling to find his footing. But I also think what he was struggling with was like being able to find his ball in comfortable spots. I think now Luka knows what his spots are. Yes.
Wow, step.
Yes, exactly.
For the people who didn't see, he's the 4th player to have 4 consecutive games with 30 and 10.
Yes, he is. And the only other players to do that are James Harden and Russell Westbrook. And the only other guy to do it since 1983 to 1984 was Michael Jordan. And I told y'all, Luka is going to be better or as good as a guy like Michael Jordan. I don't think he's going to be better than Mike because I don't think anybody can really be greater than Mike.
You can't.
Because you can't.
It's
nobody's going to win that much.
Right.
Nobody's going to win that much. And
it's
also,
a different NBA.
It's a different NBA. And also, Mike was just like a beast on defense. Like even though people love to give Pip his credit,
right.
Mike was still a beast on defense to me. And I still feel like Mike was a better perimeter defender than Scotty was. I just think Mike still had to go out there and go and drop 30.
Mike pushed Scotty to step his defensive intensity up.
Yeah,
Mike made Scotty.
I agree.
He did.
I agree, and a lot of people, and a lot of people say that I'm crazy for saying that, but I truly believe that Mike made Scotty.
But when you look at Scotty when he moved to other teams, it's like, what'd you do?
Nothing.
He choked with the Blazers. Lakers smashed him.
Yeah.
He went to the Rockets and.
Yeah, even though I guarantee you, Pavy was like, Scotty was the best player on the Blazers when he played. No, he was not. That was disrespectful. I saw Pavy tweet that. But no, man, look, I'm just looking at what Luka's doing. I'm looking at finally like the other part about it is also the reason why Harden was talking about doubles that he's facing now, and even Pavy was just saying, well, Harden been getting doubled all game now. Well, I think what you see now is teams starting to figure that out a little bit.
What I was going to say, Luka's seeing them same doubles now.
He is, but the difference is KP can play on the interior and you can send him out on the wing. So if you're gonna double Luka on the wing, then we just gonna put KP in the post, pass to KP. KP can shoot out the mid post, the high post. He can turn around, catch and shoot. And if you want to try to double Luka, when we send Luka to the post to post him up on smaller guards, we swing the ball around 3 times. Keebler can hit a shot,
right.
Curry can hit a shot, and Porzingis can hit a shot.
Right.
Tim Hardaway Jr., who I said was better than Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell, I apologize.
Lie.
I
apologize.
I apologize. Donovan Mitchell, I was tweaking.
Take your glasses off, tell him.
I'm not taking my glasses. Fuck out of here.
Apologize, Donovan.
Get out of here.
Apologize that man.
Get out of here. Sorry.
Apologize that man.
Get the fuck out of here. Sorry, mama. But whatever. He's played better, this year. But I'm looking at this team, and I'm starting to look at my guy Luka, man. And I'm telling you, I'm seeing number one, he's the MVP right now. He's the MVP right now. It's not. It's not Giannis. He's the MVP right now.
Listen, real quick.
They're also 6th in the. They're 3rd in the standings right now at 11-5.
They're third. Oh.
They're 3rd in the standings at 11-5 right now.
It's Giannis.
They're third. No, it's not Giannis.
It's Giannis, and here's why I say it's Giannis. The reason I say it's Giannis is because of this. For one, they lost Malcolm Brogdon, who you see what Malcolm Brogdon went to Indiana, and he's doing in Indiana. Even last year, that's a 50, 40, 90 player. And same with last year, why I say Harden deserved over Giannis was because he was dealing with injuries. The guy that Milwaukee paid $170 million to is hurt. And the Bucks, are they the best team in the East?
Yes, they are.
Best team in the East.
They're the second best team in the league right now.
Okay, then. It's Giannis, bro. I'm sorry. It's
Really. You spent the past 2 years. You spent the entire duration of us doing the Hoops and Brews hating on Giannis, and now all of a sudden you want to praise Giannis.
No,
You're such a flip-flop.
No, listen.
It's such a flip-flop.
No, look, listen. What did I say last year? I was not impressed. I think Giannis could get better. I didn't think last year was anywhere near of what Giannis could do. I said Giannis has GOAT type potential. When you look at, he's 6'11", can do everything, athletic as hell, can play defense, can play offense. I just thought that last year he did not know how to score the basketball. He was just dunking. Bro, look, I went to a Giannis game, the man didn't dunk.
To be fair, I haven't watched any. I think I watched that first Bucks game.
Mm-hmm.
I've watched, I think, 3 of them. I think I watched 3 Bucks games.
I've watched about 5 or 6.
3 or 4.
No, I've watched more than that. Actually, I've watched about like 7.
They don't like watching Harden play. I don't like watching Giannis play.
I didn't like watching Giannis play until I went to see Giannis play.
Okay.
I went to see Giannis play, and I watched him like, oh, like, you actually got way more skill. Like,
where is he improved at? I'm just
for
curious.
one, like, he recognized, I think he's just, I think even Giannis said, he just got smarter. I think he just getting
basketball
older.
IQ
And he's
make you take a leap by itself.
He just getting smarter. And also, I think he's realizing, like, I think last year took a lot out of him. Okay. I think it was probably mad physical. You dunking every play. That's a lot. Like, now I see he'll go to the hole. He knows they're going to collapse because you have to. And he'll just make the right pass. Also, you have guys like Corporal with you. You got Weston Matthews, so you got some flamethrowers with you as well. But the reason why I'm impressed with Giannis is more so him as a human being. When Eric Bledsoe did the little stupid thing, whatever he did. The reason why I was impressed is because like he could have literally, when they asked him about, just laughed it off, been like, yeah, Bledsoe was wild.
Tripping.
But he literally said, no, it was my fault. It's like, yo, it's my bad. Like, I was calling the play, and like I shouldn't call the play before the ball gets in. I'm like, you know what? Like that.
Okay,
like,
that's team
like,
leader stuff.
I'm like, bro, like that. Like, if I was on your team, I would want to play for you.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? Giannis out there going.
It instills that confidence in the other players. Because Eric Bledsoe gonna need it when he gets to the playoffs.
Exactly. Because he literally could have been like, yo, Eric Bledsoe was tripping. Because Eric Bledsoe was dead ass tripping. I don't care what Giannis did. Like, you should, like, what are you doing, bro?
Eric Bledsoe's a wild boy.
He was tripping. So it's like, bro, like just even him doing that, you know what? That shows me a lot about you as a human being and also you as an athlete, because that, like, you still using your brain when you playing the sport.
Yeah.
Still, you know what I'm saying? You're still using your brain.
Like I said, I just think basketball IQ, a lot of times you have the physical gifts, you have the talent, but that basketball IQ will take you over the top. And we see that with LeBron, not to go back to him, but we see it with Chris Paul, or we see it with some of the older players. Like it, and conversely, we don't see it in Melo, and that's why I think his transition wasn't as smooth, or he couldn't maintain that high level because his basketball IQ isn't as high as like Bron or Chris Paul. You know, like
they lost to the Cavs without Kevin Love. Like,
and Dame Lillard was there. Yeah,
man, bro. Man. Actually, let's talk about it.
Melo
and the Blazers.
Okay,
it's the Blazers. It's that the league's caught up to him.
You had a great point yesterday that we for those of y'all that don't know, this is literally the real life homie.
Yeah.
We kick it all the time. You made a great point about what you mean. You could explain it.
Well, I think the league has enough scouting tape on the Blazers for the last 3-4 years. You know, it's Dame, CJ, Dame. Whoever gets hot, we're gonna feed them. If it got to come to a close game, we're gonna go with Dame. You know, that's the whole scouting report. So when you kind of have all this tape on these players on the whole thing, because the Blazers, besides Dame and CJ, they just been filling in. It's like we got a Christmas tree. Dame and CJ are the Christmas tree. Everybody else ornament. Shit, sometimes ornaments break. Sometimes ornaments, you get ornaments from the Dollar Tree. You know what I mean? You get ornaments from Dollar Tree. You be like, man, this ain't gonna work. You gotta throw this one away. Like they thought they got a star with Hassan Whiteside. The star done fell off. Like, man, you know. Like,
but also, I think they do, like, if they would have had their actual, like, granted, the Blazers always deal with injuries. But real quick, the difference is that usually those injuries come later in the season. Usually they don't, like...
You got to deal with injuries whenever they come.
Yes, you know? But, like, so early, bro.
But Dame
don't have that...
Well, here, Dame and CJ didn't get hurt. I mean, Dame is dealing with something, but you got your core. I mean, that's like Avery Bradley got hurt.
Do you really have your core? I think Zach Collins is part of your core at this point.
Dame and CJ are the core. Like,
I think the core is usually 3 people. I think 3 people make up a core. I think three guys make up a core. And you could argue that Zach Collins is part of the core at this point. And he got hurt.
I disagree with that because like where the NBA is now, it's a 2-man league. You can't really say.
Well, I think it's a 3 out there.
Let's go with the top. I have the records pulled up. Milwaukee, where's their 3?
I mean, I would say
they're still winning.
Bledsoe, but also that's why I say Giannis MVP. I think it's Bledsoe, Middleton, and Giannis.
Boston, we can go there. Miami's in the top 3. We'll just go top 3
I would
East,
say
top 3 West.
Bam, Jimmy, and honestly, I would say Winslow, but he been hurt, which is why I'm so impressed with Miami.
Kendrick Nunn, or they're filling in the pieces. They got more. They got some nice ornaments on their tree. All right, we'll go west.
Toronto don't. Philly is the only
does.
team that does.
Yeah.
Toronto don't have
does.
a 3. No, they don't.
Van Vliet, Lowry.
Van Vliet is not a real.
Yes, he is. Van Vliet,
I agree.
Lowry,
I got mad
and
respect
Siakam.
for Flint. I got
Van
mad
Vliet, Lowry,
respect
and
for
Siakam.
Fred Van Vliet. Shout out to Wichita State. Shout out to the state of
That's
Kansas.
more of a team concept with how they're winning.
But no, come on, that's a system, bro. That's a greatly executed system.
But listen, even in systems you have those players who are irreplaceable. You like people think you can just plug anybody in. It don't work like that. You could plug anybody outside of these main 3 guys into the system, but those 3 guys need to be there. At least 2 of them got to be there.
Portland built their foundation on shaky ground. You got 2 small backcourt guys.
I agree.
You know, and we've always had this argument. You're not going to win with 2 backcourt guys.
Small
Yeah,
backcourt guys.
yeah.
2 small backcourt guys. But even still, like even you tweeted about it. Like they really missed the Chief. They missed Alfred. Like I think that Alfred was part of their core.
They don't have
They
any,
let him go.
They have no power forwards on that roster.
Well, no, hold on, wait.
True.
Wait, real quick. The real core of the team is Nurkic, Dame, and CJ. But Nurkic is hurt. So like
Neil
usually,
O'Shea knew that though.
yes, but you didn't think Zach was gonna get hurt. That's why you bring in Whiteside. So even if Whiteside is tripping, we can still rotate Zach to the center and put Tolliver in there or something like that, and we're still big.
You just meant to Anthony Tolliver. Like that's like.
He's decent. He can play.
He's decent, but he's not going to be that piece to get you back to the Western Conference Finals.
I mean, bro. At this point, we talking about playoffs.
No,
at this point, we talking about playoffs.
Let's start from the beginning of the season.
But you think that like if you could just hold court until Nurk come back, we got something that get us to the finals. Well, conference finals at least. If we could just hold court until Nurk come back.
That Whiteside trade was boneheaded.
It wasn't boneheaded. Here's why it wasn't boneheaded. It wasn't boneheaded because you get rid of 25. You get rid of $25 million in cap, and who else deal runs out? I think they have somebody else deal who runs out as well.
I'll give you a reason why it was boneheaded. Hassan Whiteside has a Rolls Royce. He left 30 guns in the back of the Rolls Royce unlocked.
What?
And some people stole them. They just went, opened his door, took the guns out, and left. That's why you don't trade for that man. Basketball IQ.
Hold on. That's a real story.
Look it up.
Yo, you I'm about to like.
You're lying to me, bro.
No,
What?
that is a true story. Look up Hassan Whiteside guns.
Wow, it's just one. No, he had a 50K assault
Look
rifle.
what it was, a 50K assault rifle. What, he thought it was Terminator 9?
Look, Hassan Whiteside's M16 assault rifle was stolen from his unlocked.
Do you know what an
Rolls Royce
M16
gun
assault
store.
rifle looks like?
Yes, a gun.
Bruh.
Shout out Hassan, he gave me an interview. Shout out Hassan, but yeah, that wasn't the smartest decision you ever made. First of all, why was it in?
And that's who you put your faith in? Bro, no.
But still, bro, like I think that if Nurk.
I think basketball
is
IQ
very, very
probably
important.
the most underrated thing.
I agree. But still, I
shout out to J.R.
I think if Nurk would have, oh my God, I think if Nurk would have, I think if Zach wouldn't have got her and they could have hold court until Nurk come back, I think that was their thinking. And also, you get Whiteside off the books at the end of the year. And a guy I think they should actually go after is Danilo.
Danilo might end up somewhere else before this season's over. I mean, like...
Yeah, but he got a 1 year. That's the thing. Like, he got a 1 year, so his contract runs out. So I'm talking about, like, in the offseason.
They need to go after him now.
Honestly, I think they should just tank, bro. Here's why. You don't want to run Dame into the ground.
Here's what... Okay, go on.
You don't like Dame has already been hurt more than he's really ever been banged up ever in his career. He has actual back spasms now. That's going to take time to heal and probably not going to get that much better, right? So... Dame is 28, 29. He's not a spring chicken. He played a lot of basketball at this point. Also, with the way the lottery odds now, I don't think it's the worst thing to like sneak tank. What I mean sneak tank is like, oh, he's not healthy. You're not healthy. We just gonna sit you down tonight, Dame. Like things like that. You got Melo there. You know people still gonna come and see Melo. People still gonna come and see the Blazers game. HF's doing Portland. I think at you about 2 weeks away from just pulling the plug on this season, getting in the lottery. Getting a pick, hopefully you can get a high pick, and then readjusting your team in the summertime the way you want to build it out.
Here's why I think
you get Nurk healthy.
They should just trade everybody.
Here's why I think that won't work, because Dame's not built to tank. He won't do it.
He's hurt.
He's not built to tank. He played yesterday.
Yes, but here's the thing. You as an organization, if you actually have I said the same thing about Braun last year. You have a player who's actually hurt. If you're hurt and you actually are, and also you as an organization, you pay Dame mad money.
I understand that.
But we didn't pay him to sit down.
I didn't pay you to break you either.
Dame would make a diss track to Terry Stotts if he said we gonna tank.
Terry might need to go. It sucks. I don't think it's his fault, but Terry might need to go.
No, because who they gonna bring in? No, Terry needs to stay. Like, who they gonna bring in?
I don't know. But that's usually what goes first.
First of all, their system is optimized for Dame and CJ. You need to trade CJ or do something to shake it up. You need a wing.
But that's why I say you can go into the offseason with money and sign a wing.
What wings are going to be available?
Let me look at upcoming players.
They should make a play for Aaron Gordon. I don't like Aaron Gordon as a player, but it would be something to shake it up. Who are they trying to trade? What was the rumor? I think I saw Aaron Gordon for DeMar.
Yeah,
Brandon Ingram, but I
don't like that.
Otto Porter.
It's a moot point.
Otto Porter.
It doesn't really help.
Jeremy Grant is available this summer. That would help. Am I lying?
It would, but I mean,
spooky.
That's like
Surge is available.
That's a transaction you see reported at 3 in the morning.
Jay Crowder. Crowder is available. Yeah. That would be a good pickup.
Yeah, Crowder would be an excellent pickup for
Marcus Morris.
Yeah.
Like, there's some guys, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, the Blazers. When have you ever seen the Blazers team tank in the history of the Blazers?
Never.
They're not built. They've
been
built
terrible a couple times.
Yeah, but not recently.
But look, key word I said, sneak tank. Sneak tank is like
the organization ain't built for that though. They're not going to do it. I get the suggestion. I mean,
they might not have a choice.
If they're bad, they're bad. I mean, they still gonna go out there and play Dame. Dame gonna play 70 games.
That's would be his least.
I mean, if the back spasm thing, everybody who has a back spasm, they play, they sit, they play, they sit.
I've had neck spasm before. It was terrible.
Yeah, it's
terrible. I don't think it's time to tank. I think your first reaction, because you played GMO and you always want to win 10 years in the future, is to tank. These teams don't want to win always 10 years in the future. They try to build a team for now.
I try to win now, but I analyze what's going on.
Let me
wait on Nurk to come back before you start.
Again. You don't have time for Nurk to come back. Nurk can come back to February. And also, what do you think a man who had? What's up?
I did not realize the Blazers are 5-12.
Exactly. I said give it 3 weeks. Around the first of the year.
Yeah, but they also were a top seed in the playoffs last year, so their schedule's gonna be hard. Yeah, but their schedule's gonna be harder to start off the season than it was. Who brought that up? Last brought that up, didn't he?
Yes, but bro, they lost to the Cavs without Kevin Love, bro.
The Cavs have a better record than the Blazers.
I believe you told me Dame's supposed to be an MVP candidate. Where is it at?
He been hooping. Dame is having the best year of his career.
I don't want to hear about that, but they're not winning though.
Game.
They're not winning.
Well, if you hurt, stay off the court.
No.
I agree with you. But again, this is why I said sneak tank. Dame not healthy. You don't want to run Dame into the ground.
You can't come out after you just did Shaq and have a season like this. I
agree with that.
It's happening.
You know what? I was thinking that on the way here. I was like,
yo,
man,
you can't.
Does he have the curse of Shaq? He did.
Man.
He traded the battle victory for a season of losses.
Exactly, man. That's wild. But let's go ahead. Let's move on. Let's hop into the next topic. Pavy wants to talk about Brandon Ingram versus Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is still better than Brandon Ingram because Ben Simmons is the top 5 perimeter defender in the NBA. And I still feel as though Ben Simmons and Embiid can't play together. I thought they could, but I don't think that they can do it without a guy like JJ on the team. But I still do think that Ben Simmons is better than Brandon Ingram. I'll open it up to you guys. What do you all think?
My eyes say Ingram's taking a leap.
Okay, but Ben Simmons was an all-star last year.
Because it was
He's
an
not
East.
gonna be an all-star.
He might be an all-star.
He's a forward. He's not going to be an all-star this year. What kind of drugs are you on?
How many forwards in the West have been better than BI this year?
A lot of them.
Name them.
A lot of them are going to get votes over him. A lot of them are going to get votes.
No. Look, name me the forwards in the West that's been better than BI this year.
How many of them got to start? No, front court players. You gotta stop
Name
saying
me the
forward.
front court players.
So let's go ahead. Let's start off right here.
AD.
Cat's gonna make it. AD's gonna make it. LeBron's gonna make it.
Okay.
LeBron's still a 4. Rudy Gobert's gonna make it this
He
year.
ain't been better than me out this year.
Yes, he has.
No, he
Bogdanovich has
hasn't.
been better than me.
No, he has
Yes,
not.
he has been.
No, he has
Yes,
not.
has been.
No,
Yes,
he has not.
Bogdan-
No,
Yes,
he
he
has
has
not.
been.
No, he has
Yes,
not.
he has. Brandon
No,
Ingram
he
team
has
won
not.
6 games, bro. Stop playing with
doing
that man.
bro.
Stop playing.
Stop doing
I didn't watch
that, bro.
Bogdanovich win
Stop
games.
doing that,
No,
bro.
you stop doing
I
that
didn't watch
shit.
Brandon Ingram win games.
Win what? 6?
Hey,
6
wait,
games?
hold on.
You want to win 6 goddamn games and all of a sudden he better than Bogdanovich?
Yes.
Wait.
No.
Let me give you.
Yes.
Let me give you.
Go ahead.
Brandon Ingram stats. He's averaging 26.3.
Come on.
A block a game.
Come on.
A steal a game.
Come on.
4 assists a
Come
game.
on.
Okay.
7 rebounds a
Come
game.
on.
Okay.
Shoot what from the field.
Shooting 76 from the free throw.
Okay.
He's Devin Booker from
He's
last
shooting
year.
58% from the field.
Come on.
Devin Booker from last
Devin
year.
Booker was my all-star last
he
year.
wasn't an all-star
If Devin
last
Booker wasn't
year.
that good last year,
Devin Booker won an
on
all-star
both sides
last
of the
year.
ball, he should have been.
He-
Devin Booker won an all-star on both sides of the ball last year.
Bro, how many front court players in the
Here's the
NBA make it to
game. Here's the
All-Star game?
game-breaking point. He's averaging 46 from 3.
Come
So
on,
what?
G. You cannot name
Are you
me.
serious? Make
You
him an
cannot name me
all-star, bro.
7 front
No,
court
we're
players who
not-
have been better.
Yes, I can.
No, you
You
know
can't.
LeBron
You know,
James,
we're-
Okay.
Anthony Davis, Nikola Jokic.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Yes,
No.
bro.
This year,
Yes.
no.
Yes, bro.
This year,
Yes.
no.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Period.
Who else?
Yes. Yes. Depending on where you put Luka.
Who else?
Whether you put him in the guard or the 4 spot, he gonna take
He's a
his
guard.
spot.
He's a guard. He's a guard.
I don't know.
Luka
It depends
fine.
on where they
Okay,
listen.
Luka.
He listed as
Okay.
both.
Okay.
PG, Kawhi gonna make it. Am I lying?
Has PG been better than this man this year?
Rudy's gonna make it and Cat's gonna make it.
You
That's
know what?
it, bro.
All
You
right.
telling me
ain't been
Clint
better-
Capella gonna be a fucking all-star?
You-
How the fuck he gonna be an all-star?
I said that he has
Stop
potential.
outta here.
I said that he's a borderline all-star. He
He-
has
he-
potential depending on what the Rockets record is.
The West is stacked. But if he's
He's
in the
not
East, he's a
making it,
guaranteed
bro.
all-star.
But no,
not
B.I.
making
But
it.
bro,
Okay.
you can't name me 7 front court
and I
players.
think Bogdanovich
definitively.
has been better than
No,
him.
he
That
has
is-
not.
that is
That's
wild.
wild.
Bogdanovich
That's
has been
wild.
better than him.
How?
Yes, he has.
What are
because
you leading this
Bogdanovich's
on?
been playing defense and he's also
Brady
been playing.
playing defense.
It ain't been translating to wins. I've been
Look
seeing
who on the damn team.
I don't want to
Their whole
hear
team
that
is
shit,
hurt.
man.
Their whole
Look who
team
on
is
it.
hurt.
I don't want to hear that
And look
shit.
who on the damn team.
I don't want to hear that shit. They've been
Hey,
losing.
wait,
They
wait,
lost
wait,
hella
wait,
close
wait,
games.
wait,
He ain't no
wait,
closer.
Wait.
And like I
Brandon
said,
Ingram
his
or
shots
Ben
gonna
Simmons
drop
ain't
when
no closer.
Zion
Brandon
Williamson
Ingram
come back.
is a
No, it's
closer.
not.
Brandon-
Yes,
Zion's
it
not better
is.
than him.
Brandon
Yes,
Ingram-
it
He's not
is.
going to be
Brandon-
better
yes,
than
he
him.
is.
No, he is
Zion
not.
is
Brandon
better
Ingram
than
has
him.
go-ahead baskets this season to win a game.
To win a game. A game.
All right,
Bogdanovich
well,
won a
anyway-
game.
anyways,
Bogdanovich won a game with a 3.
Is
With a 3.
Is Bogdanovich better than Ben Simmons?
Arguably this year, yes.
You
Arguably this year,
no,
yes.
the-
Arguably this year, yes, he has been.
Okay, this
the
year,
comparison.
I was the biggest Utah Jazz hater before the season. They shut me clean the
But
fuck up. They've
the-
been playing
the-
their ass off.
The comparison was Brandon Ingram versus Ben Simmons.
I know, and I said I think Ben Simmons is still better than him because Ben Simmons is a top 5 perimeter.
Still
defender.
averaging 13,
I still think he's a better player
7
than him.
assists, 5 boards.
I think Ben Simmons is in a slump so far to start this year.
Who's
but,
fault
but
is
I
that?
don't
You
think
supposed
Ingram,
to, you supposed to be ready for the season.
What
Brandon
you-
Ingram had blood clots. Putting up 26.
Yeah, but-
he
yes,
was
but-
coughing, now he hooping.
Yes, but
Shout
Brandon
out
Ingram.
Brandon Ingram.
Yes, but Brandon Ingram wasn't playing in the playoffs. Ben Simmons played all the way up until May.
Okay.
Did he not?
We're not-
Did he
we're-
not?
we're not
Did he
going-
not?
we're not
Did he
go-
not?
We're not
Did he
going
not?
with that.
He can
so,
come.
so he's fatigued.
No, I'm not saying
How
he's
old is Ben
fatigued. He
Simmons?
can come out and have a
24,
slump.
25? No.
Players don't come out and have slumps sometimes.
Well, he having a hell of a slump. 'cause
He'll
he's
be all right,
Here's
bro.
my thing about Ben Simmons, right?
He's still, like I said, a top 5 defender in the NBA to me right now.
So it's
period.
Rudy Gobert. You hate him.
Yeah, but I also just said Rudy Gobert is going to be an all-star this year. I think Rudy Gobert deserves to be an all-star this year.
He won't.
I think he should be.
Here's my
He
thing
should
about.
be.
He has the best case for any year to be an all-star than
Here's
he
my
has this
thing
year.
about the Ben Simmons Brandon thing. I think Ben Simmons is a better basketball player. I just think that Ben Simmons is not in a situation. We got to remember, like,
What's this?
like,
Where you gonna put him in Orlando?
Listen. You got to remember right now, Brandon Ingram is basically on a team that's tailor made for him. Like, he is a number
It
one.
wasn't tailor made for him because he's playing with another All NBA guy,
Who?
Drew Holiday.
Drew Holiday All NBA.
All-NBA what, defense?
Hold on.
Oh,
So I'm
It's
bugging.
ice, but
Drew Holiday wasn't an All NBA offense.
Ever?
I don't think so. He been an All Star before.
yeah, but I don't know about All-NBA.
All NBA is a little deep. Yeah, no. He a one-time All Star, two-time All
Defense. Yeah, I'm bugging.
Sorry, that's the ice maker.
Yeah, I'm bugging.
Yeah, like no. So again, I think he's playing with a team tailor made for him. I think that if Ben Simmons was somewhere else in a situation that fit him better, he would have more success.
Here's my argument against that.
I think real quick. At the very least, I think he could be a forward Jokic somewhere else.
All right. So Ben Simmons or
with better defense.
Brandon Ingram, right? They didn't extend him a qualifying offer, so they were like, they didn't know about him.
Would you?
I would have.
I wouldn't.
I watched him play.
I watched him play.
I wouldn't have. Prove yourself.
Yeah, prove yourself.
So he's getting a max contract now.
Yeah, he is probably.
I don't want him to keep him anyways. I never thought he was a good fit for this team. He's not a good fit. Him and Zion gonna clash. He's not a good fit.
I watch a lot of Pelicans games.
And
Brandon Ingram has took a leap.
He has,
and
but
he's going to be the best player on that team going forward.
You need a bucket. Zion.
He is a bucket.
Not a bucket.
No, he's not.
Zion cannot manufacture a bucket. We don't even know if he's going to be able to do that when he get back.
That's your
for
opinion.
a while.
I know what bucket he can manifest. A KFC bucket. You see him walking through the court. He had a big old gravy stain walking to the with his outfit on. Like, bruh. You manifesting buckets on Postmates. Chill, man. We need you on the court.
But yeah, man, he can't manufacture a bucket. B.I. can do that, which is why I think B.I. is a long-term fit for this Pelicans team.
But anyways, let's go ahead. Let's move on. Let's talk Harden. Go ahead.
Harden world.
Yeah, he took an L to Luka though.
What happened?
Luka! We coming for you.
I just think that what Harden's doing has been so normalized. It's like, yo, he's basically averaging 40.
He's not basically averaging. Basically averaging 40 is basically averaging 40. He's averaging 38 right now. It's not 40.
Basically 40.
It's not 40.
I said
it's not 40. It ain't basically 40.
See,
okay,
that just made your point because 38 is ridiculous.
It's wild. It's
38
fucking
is
wild,
ridiculous.
G. It's wild. He's averaging 38
it's still
points.
The first
but
4 weeks of the season, bro.
He averaged 36 last year. Why do you think it's gonna stop?
He should have been the MVP last year.
I agree. Why do you think it's gonna stop?
I don't think he's going. I still don't think he's gonna average more than he averaged last year. This year.
Oh, you're right.
I don't. I think it's gonna slow down. It's
what?
gonna slow down.
To what?
I think he'll probably finish around like 34, 35.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
It's not. He's one of the greatest
MJ
scorers of all
numbers.
time.
That's crazy.
He's one of the greatest scorers of all time.
In the history of the NBA, yeah, that
He's
is
one of the
crazy.
greatest scorers of all time.
And that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Why are we normalizing this?
It's
That's
not normal. What do you mean? Calling somebody one of the greatest is not normalizing. It's saying that it's extraordinary.
You said, he's not gonna average 30. He's gonna average 35. That's wild.
You know
but that's still. What are you talking about?
In wins, he's averaging 42. In losses, he's averaging 29. 29 points is wild.
Huh?
In 29 is crazy.
In losses?
Yes.
It's not that crazy.
The leading scorer of the league outside of Harden is averaging.
There's a 20-year-old right now averaging 30 right now, and he just beat your man's Harden. What are you talking about?
That's wild.
Exactly.
Him averaging that is wild.
Yeah, he's an Uber too.
He's an Uber.
But we
better
can't.
than Harden. Luka Doncic, best player in the NBA.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not.
Now,
he's not. Not yet.
Now going back to
now he may be that one day, but he's not yet.
Now going back to that Blazers argument, I think they need to shake that shit up.
Who?
The Rockets.
That they did.
They did, but they still kept it kind of like the same thing. They just swapped Russ for
What suggestion would you make for the
CP3.
Rockets? Like how would you shake it up?
It's funny because it does remind me of the Blazers situation because you got two dynamic backcourt guys. And that's not success. I mean, you're not going to win playing that type of basketball. Like,
I think you can.
I mean, yeah, but they also aren't in the lottery. Yeah, but they ain't in the lottery though.
No,
I mean, you're
no,
talking
I'm
about them
not
like they
saying
in the lottery though.
No, I'm
like,
not
they
saying
still
they're in
playing
the
well.
lottery, but they have bigger aspirations.
So
You're never going to see your man James Harden win a championship with this style of basketball.
I disagree with that.
I've said that too.
I
He
disagree
thinks
with
that I'm
that.
wrong.
No, like it's
Never.
It's like it's not the style.
It is
they
the
be
style.
tweaking.
It's
It's
the
not the
style.
style. They be tweaking, bro.
They
be tweaking. And also one thing about right now, Eric Gordon is hurt. And I think that is hurting this team a lot.
Here's what the Rockets need to do. They need to watch some 2001 Philadelphia 76ers games. Build it that same way. You know, I mean, the shooters are better just in the modern era. You know,
I mean, but again, like I think.
So I mean, they got PJ. PJ is inconsistent with his shot. He takes that corner three. He's going to make. He's going to miss. He's going to miss when it comes down to the bigger pressure situations. You got. I like Daniel House. Their scouting is excellent, but it's just like you're playing your turn, my turn basketball now. Like you just were talking about Russ being a great cutter, but you're not going to get the best Russ with him being a cutter. You're not going to
What's the best Russ at this point?
Not him being a cutter.
And I think you still can. And again, I think that Russ can still be maximized in the system. Like, granted, there was a play when I saw the Clippers Rockets, right? I think Russ is for transition, Harden is for the half court. Russ spread it, real quick, Russ spread it out in transition, and the trailer was James Harden. That was like the epitome of Houston Rockets basketball.
I'm curious, if you just make Russ the primary ball handler, right? You switch roles. James Harden's the primary ball handler. But you switch to James Harden. And you kind of have James Harden kind of play a Bradley Beal style type of game where he's catch shooting, he gets to his spots.
Yeah, but Bradley, but even the best Bradley might be what Bradley's doing.
No. I'm not saying the best Bradley. I'm saying a Bradley Beal style. Okay. Like he's getting the spots, he's doing this, he's doing that while Russ penetrates, he kicks. Okay. And I think that would be a better brand of basketball for them. But I don't know how much. I mean, James Harden is a phenomenal shooter, but I don't know if he's that Ray Allen type, on the catch and shoot.
He's not a phenomenal shooter. Harden is a rhythm guy, which is why they keep sending double teams over.
I mean, he's still phenomenal.
He's guardable.
No, he's a rhythm guy.
Guardable. But
they're
figuring him out.
No, but
that's a crazy
shout
thing.
Out to Ted.
He's getting figured out by averaging 32
and now
32.
And now his assists are going up. He had 14 assists today?
So what?
Now his assists are going up. Like it's
he's
crazy.
A great basketball player. He's not the best in the league, though.
He's not.
Show me him when it's time to win.
Also, but look,
he's arguably the greatest regular season basketball player of all time. But that's where it ends.
All right, man. Anyway,
that's literally where it ends. He's the greatest regular season basketball player of all time, and that is where it ends.
Multiple times.
So what? He ain't won a fucking ring or
it don't matter.
Even when he went to the finals, he was trash.
The only
literally.
It's not a wild statement. How is it a wild statement?
Literally, it's a wild statement because it's true.
It is. Him and Will Chamberlain are the two greatest regular season players of all time.
Literally, the only team he lost to, who is a team that y'all consider to be a historic basketball team. So how does that make
Stop saying that they consider every team that gets to the finals is a historic basketball team.
That's false.
That's a lie. That's a lie. That's literally a lie.
That's false.
That's a lie.
That's false.
What?
Every team that gets to the finals is not a historic.
How many years of basketball has it been? 75 years of basketball? So you telling me that if you one of the two best teams, to end up
this is why we're changing. That's why they're changing the rule. That don't mean you're the two best teams.
You may want to say you don't like the rule change.
I changed my mind.
Okay, exactly.
I changed my mind.
Flip, flop, and Pavy. Give him some of that business. You ain't even drinking it.
I changed my mind. You want some of this?
Yeah.
I changed my mind.
Flip, flopping.
I changed my mind.
Flip, flop, and Pavy.
I changed my mind.
That's like the name of episode 13. Flip, flop, and Pavy.
I can't change my mind.
You can.
I can't be reserved and change my mind.
You can.
After the season.
You can after the season, but yeah.
Or after.
But listen, listen. Every team that goes to the final is not a historically great basketball team. No, that's false.
I disagree with that.
That is false.
Start naming them. Start naming them.
The Nets, the 2000 Nets, not a historically great basketball team.
I disagree with that.
I disagree
for their
with
era.
that
I disagree with that.
Huh? They had J Kidd
and they went back-to-back years. Yeah. No, I'm sorry. That's disrespectful. My bad. That's disrespectful, bro. J Kidd was damn near MVP that year.
Exactly.
That's dope. That's not historically great. That's not a historically great basketball team.
Yes, it is. I'm sorry, bro. They just ran into one of the greatest dynasties to ever live.
It's not a historically great basketball team.
They ran into one of the greatest dynasties to ever live. I disagree with that. You don't know that.
They would have lost to the Kings.
I don't know about that.
I don't know.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know about that. I think low-key Kenyon Martin might have gave Chris Webber a run for his money.
No, I think
Kerry Kittles would have played decent against Doug Christie.
No,
I think yes. What do you mean?
Now look.
What do you mean?
Now look. I think the Nets.
Mike Bibby can match up with Jason Kidd.
Now listen.
Mike Bibby can match up with Jason Kidd.
Now look. I think the Nets would have fared better against.
Can match up with Jason Kidd?
Yes.
Yeah.
Match up.
Yeah.
You use the word match up.
Bibby was a hooper.
He might have gave some going like 2
You wild as hell.
Yeah, he could.
The Kings would have won in 6.
I like Mike Bibby. You wild as hell.
The Kings win in 6.
No, they don't. That goes 7.
I don't.
And with the Lakers, they got swept, bro. That's disrespectful. But okay, continue naming them. Name some more. You name one team. Come on. Name some more.
The 2018 Cavs.
The 2018 Cavs?
Yeah. The 2017 Cavs, I mean.
They're one of the. What do you mean? They're not one of the best teams of all time.
The second,
they both had LeBron on the
Kyrie and LeBron was still on there.
That
team was one of the greatest historic 3-point shooting teams.
The year after, bro.
What you mean when LeBron got there?
Yeah. not a historically great basketball team.
Fucking LeBron was on the team. Beat the shit out of everybody. What?
They weren't a historically great team.
Yeah, you're
They
wrong.
weren't a historically great team.
Yeah.
Historically great team and playing with different things. They were not a historically great team. You were in a weak East. They weren't.
D. Kyrie was still on the team.
The Rockets were better. The Rockets were a better basketball
They
team.
weren't, man. They can't beat the Rockets if they would have.
No, they wouldn't have.
LeBron would have 4 rings right
No,
now.
they wouldn't.
Yes, he would.
No, they wouldn't.
You're lying.
No, they
LeBron
wouldn't.
would have sent
No,
that.
they wouldn't.
LeBron would have sent Harden to hell.
No, they wouldn't.
You're a liar.
No, they wouldn't.
You're
The Rockets
lying.
had a better basketball team.
Nah.
Take that cap off.
The Rockets had a better basketball team.
Take that cap
They
off.
did.
Take that cap
They
off
did.
because you're capping right
They
now.
did.
That's a lie.
You're
They
wild.
did.
Lie.
They did.
You're wild.
You're lying.
They did.
No.
Stop lying to the public.
The
bro.
Cavs would have won that series.
I disagree with that.
Yes, they would have.
The
They would have won that
1999
series
New
in
York
6.
Knicks, not a historically great basketball team.
What's that, lockout years?
So what?
Come on, man. Fuck out of here. You
You
talking
said-
about lockout
you
years,
said that
bro?
every team make the
Lockout
finals.
years,
You said that every team
on
that
a
make the
lockout
finals.
year, though?
You said that every team that make the finals.
All right,
That
bro.
was a good ass
And that was a
team.
good ass team, too,
It was cool.
anyways.
They won a historically great team.
Man, cool.
They weren't a historically great team.
They won one of the 150 best basketball teams?
No.
Come on, G. All right.
No,
bro.
they weren't.
All right, bro. All right, bro. You
I
wild
think
as
there
hell.
are teams that have lost in the conference finals that are better than the team that lost in the finals. And look. I think that's why they're changing the rules.
Wait, what about that Blazers team with Scottie Pippen that lost to the Lakers?
It's a good team.
Historically great?
No.
Okay.
Exactly.
Good team,
Stop
though.
it, bro.
It's a good
Stop
team,
it,
though.
bro. Stop it, bro.
No,
Stop
They,
it.
good team,
they
though.
didn't make it.
Anyways,
No, good team, though.
moving on. Let's talk Clippers. Darius, obviously you're a Lakers fan. Obviously we cover the Clippers.
Okay.
What do you think about the Clippers this year? You
I
impressed with what they're
don't
doing?
watch their games.
You don't watch their game?
No,
Like, you that much of a Lakers fan?
I've never seen a Clipper game.
Yeah.
I haven't seen
You're
any
a liar.
Clipper games this year.
Okay.
I blocked them all out of my memory. I'm saying that because I'm scared.
You ain't watch opening night?
I'm scared.
You didn't watch opening night?
No, I'm scared of the
You didn't watch
Clippers.
opening night?
Yeah, I saw it,
Okay,
man.
then
I
you
wiped out
then
my
stop
memory.
lying to the
Yeah,
people.
I saw
You
it.
did see a Clippers game this year.
Here's what I'll say. I'm scared of Clippers. I'm scared.
You should be.
I'm scared.
You should be.
Yeah.
The best team in basketball.
They haven't figured it out yet.
The best team in basketball.
They haven't figured it out yet.
Are the best team in basketball.
Health dependent they are.
Health dependent. Even if somebody does get hurt, I still think the best team in basketball.
Somebody made a good
Even if
point.
somebody get hurt, I
If
still think the best
Kawhi
team
get
in
hurt,
basketball.
they're not the best team in basketball. They need a closer. I still don't think PG's the closer.
He-
They
Like,
got
not
Lou
the
though.
closer
They got
at
Lou
all.
though. They got Lou.
Lou Wilden.
Yes, but Lou is, like I've told you a million times, he's a better 3-4 option than he is a 2.
But check it out though.
But
Or
they
one.
need those scoring spurts because
I like
against
Lou,
that
though.
Rockets
Don't
game,
get me
against the if you look at both those last two games where it was close, Lou Will was a spark. He hit the game time 3 or the go ahead 3 in both games.
Because he's always gonna have the best matchup on the court.
Yeah, because of the other guys around. When Kawhi is not there, that's not the question anymore. He could potentially have the second best defender on the floor.
But the thing about that is,
put a wing on PG, and
yes, but the thing
them
about
starting PG at the 2, that also allows other teams to play bigger if they want to put a wing on PG.
It's a real pick your poison situation with the Clippers. Like
it's like what you want. Like you can trap every pick and roll and like put it in the bigs' hands, but you got Trez who's great around the rim, and then Zoo, who I even asked Zoo about. Like Zoo is a really really good passer.
He's a very smart basketball
So even
player.
that's why I always like asking basketball questions. Like even if you stop Zoo from going to the rim, he'll just make the correct pass to the corner.
Right.
Somebody gonna be open.
yeah.
So like everything with the Clippers is I think like the offense is
Yeah,
usually
and
pretty.
Rodney McGruder ain't been making no shots, or Jerome Robinson.
And Landry ain't even there.
Yeah.
Montrez is starting to be a better passer too. He kicked
He is
it
starting
to
to
Pat
be.
Bev for that 3.
He is trying to be a better passer.
Yeah.
He is. But I think he knew he had to do that because all you're gonna do is show like my thing with Trez is I would trap every pick and roll and make Trez put the ball on the floor and make decisions and outlive with what happens.
But I mean, you're not expecting Trez to make that pass because every time he gets
I'ma
into
make
that,
him make it.
No, yeah, but when he gets into that interior, I need to know what his field goal percentage probably in that little area around the rim has to be in the high 60s, 70s.
Yeah, but that's why I want to trap mad early. Like I want to trap the roll so far out that Trez has to get the ball at about the top of the key and drive.
But other people are gonna get the spots too when you trapping it.
Yeah, but the quickest one is Trez. Trap Trez, invite Trez to figure it out.
I don't
and
know.
roll late.
Yeah, that's not a good solution.
I
I've told him that a million times. He got this theory. It's not going to work out for you.
Listen, but
Even if you think about
trapping
JaMychal,
Trez,
he's shooting. Is JaMychal still shooting 50% from the 3 right now, or is he shooting like 42% from the 3 right now?
But look, that's why I think that they are the best team in basketball. It's like, yes, I have this strategy. I still think they can beat you with this strategy. Like, I think they're the best. Like, but you have to give up something. I know.
Jermichael shooting 37% now.
Exactly. Like, I know. But look, I know I would be giving up something. But if I got to die a death by Jermichael Green and Montrezl Harrell, I would die that 100%. Death instead of dying a death by Kawhi Leonard and Paul George and Lou Williams.
Yeah, but I don't really think that there's nothing you can do to stop that. Because
I didn't say you could stop it.
Yeah.
Listen to my words. I said if I got to die a death, I would die that death.
Right.
I don't want to die a death to them two, though. And Lou. I will take death at the head of Jermichael.
Actually, I'd rather have it.
Harold.
If I got to pick one, I'm dying to Paul George instead of other guys.
I feel you.
Yeah. I don't know. It depend on where though. That
in the playoffs.
No, I'm talking because I mean you gotta talk to me about the spots that you're gonna try to get him from because like the problem with it is like. If you try to trap him in certain spots, he'll just move the ball and swing it around to somebody else, and then you trying to bring another trap. And also, what you're gonna see, and what you see a lot is that they be trapping Kawhi, but you can't really trap him with all of them on the floor though.
You know what? I'm not really a fan of trapping either of those guys. You know, you figure out who's getting in rhythm. Yeah. You show at them, and you do some traps or something like that, but it's not gonna work. Like Patrick Beverly had a career game. All them rebounds, all them shots.
But Pat Beverly's been rebounding his ass off this year.
Yeah, but check it out though.
No, I understand that.
Also, if I gotta die death to Patrick Beverly cashing me out from 3, hey bro.
I get that.
I'm gonna shake that man's head. Shout out Pat, 'cause he can shoot the ball, but still, I'm gonna shake that man's head.
But I just don't know what schemes you come up with to beat this Clippers team. Like the Lakers can do it, but it's going to take the cohesion. I don't see any other team beating the Clippers.
I agree.
It's scary, and I don't like to give that team props because they need to be out of LA. They need to be Anaheim. They need to be in
I said that.
They need to be in Modesto.
What do you think about my renaming of them? I said that they should change their name to the LA Legends because it's reported.
They not no legends, no. You better move out of LA. What you legend for? Having a racist owner?
I mean, what if they win a championship this year?
You're not no legend of no one championship.
Yes, you are. You are.
No, you're not.
Yes, you are. Every city.
He's never gonna agree with his Lakers fan, bro. He's never gonna agree.
And any Lakers fan in this whole city will tell you they need to go. Like they need to go.
Any Lakers fan in this whole city.
I remember going to the Clipper games when they couldn't even sell the tickets. They were giving them away in front of the LA Sports Arena. Ridiculous.
I mean, you probably saw some great basketball, though.
No, I didn't. I saw Bo Kimball, the dude with the Jerry curl. I can't even think of what his name is.
I'm talking about for the other team, bro.
No, because they went to the club and the score would be like 100-3. Like, no, the Clippers were trash. You can't be no legend being the Clippers ever.
Yeah, that's why I said change your name. You get a name change.
You can't be no
legend.
You
get a name change.
You can't
be
the
LA Legends.
The LA Legends.
They're going to be in Inglewood. And actually, you can call them the Inglewood Legends if you want to.
They better off being the LA You Do Good Dopes. Because, get them out of here. You do good dopes.
But all right, let's go ahead. We were having this conversation before the show actually started. I want to end off on this, unless either one of y'all got some topics y'all want to talk about. All right. Let's we were having an argument about Jonathan Isaac, Brandon Ingram, and all these guys. So let's redraft the 2017 draft if you guys want to.
Okay, yeah, let's pull it up.
So if we look at that draft, Markelle Fultz.
He's not going number one.
He's not going number one. But we were having this argument about Brandon Ingram because of the fact that like we were talking about who's better. Was there an argument about Ingram and Isaac or something like that?
We did it.
Yeah, I threw in Isaac because I was just thinking about.
But that's the year after.
Kuzma.
Okay. I mean, but still.
So what do you do?
I mean, but still, this
2016.
I mean, you can still do 2017 if you want. I mean, this is the draft of Markelle, Lonzo, Tatum, Josh Jackson, De'Aaron Fox.
Oh wait, we got
Laurie.
Was it 16?
Yeah, we can do 16. That's cool. 2016 draft was the draft that Brandon Ingram got taken in. So number 1 was Ben Simmons. Number 2 was Ingram. Number 3, Jaylen Brown.
DeJounte Murray's in his draft.
Yeah, Chris Dunn is in his draft. Buddy Hield's in his draft.
Jamal Murray.
All right. So who do you guys think would be the number 1 pick? I still got Ben Simmons.
Siakam.
I got Ben Simmons.
I'm going
Siakam
Ingram.
going number one.
Siakam. Nah.
Siakam going number one.
I'm not going Siakam.
Siakam going number one.
I'm not going Siakam.
Siakam going number one. Bro.
I'm not going number one.
Siakam going number one.
Nah.
Siakam.
All right, I'm cool with that.
I'm going Brandon Ingram.
Who you got number 2 going?
Siakam.
I got Siakam going number 2.
Number 2, I got Brandon Ingram.
All right. Number 3, I got Brandon Ingram. I'm gonna give Brandon Ingram that third one. I think he deserves it. For number 4, who you got?
Number 3, I got Ben Simmons.
Oh,
I got Ben Simmons.
Okay, you got Ben
Well,
Simmons number 3. Okay, my bad. For number 4, who you got?
I
That's
got
where it
Buddy
gets.
Hield.
Buddy Hield.
Yeah.
I got Jamal Murray.
I'm actually gonna go with. No, I'm gonna go with Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield got the most points out of anybody in this whole draft.
He's a hooper.
He got the most points. He damn near up there. He one of a few players with 1,000 rebounds. He's got 500 assists. He's shooting 44% from the field, 41% from the three.
He also
Crazy.
got the most age. What is he, 31?
Ben Simmons, low-key got the highest win shares on here, and value over replacement. Ben Simmons got the same. He got the highest win shares, higher than Siakam. Ben Simmons, highest assist average per game, highest total rebound average per game, highest points per game total average for his career. Most minutes, free throw percentage nowhere near, obviously.
I'm going Jamal Murray, like I said before.
Okay. For number 4, So for who you got for 4? You got Buddy?
Yeah, I have
Okay,
Buddy
so
Hield.
for number 5, who you got?
I got Jamal Murray.
I'm going with DeJounte Murray.
Okay.
Honestly,
I think DeJounte is going to be a better player.
At
than
5?
Jamal. I'm going with DeJounte Murray.
I'm just going
At
just because
5?
of injury.
call me crazy. I got Zubac.
At 5?
I got Zubac.
Who took 5? The Pelicans? No. Minnesota Timberwolves? It's not a great pick for them, but I feel you.
Oh, I wasn't drafted by like 10
I feel you. I'm not upset at that.
I do. I got like when I look at I think what his offensive rating is like tops in the league if I'm not mistaken still.
Yeah.
And he's doing what he's doing basically in like 14 minutes. I think if you like per 36 that's like 20 and 10. I'm going Zoo.
I'd like to see him play more minutes just to see what you actually got. But I just think Doc does that because of the cohesion. of that
Zoo's
team.
top 15 in points, for this draft. But in terms of minutes played, he's number 24.
Wait! I'm bugging. I'm not going Jamal Murray at 5. I'm going Domantas Sabonis at 5.
I don't hate that.
That's not a bad pick. For number 6, who you got?
6, I got Buddy.
6, you got Buddy. For me at 6, I'm actually gonna take. Damn,
I got Buddy right.
I'm
So
gonna
I got
take.
Buddy right where you went.
For 6, I'm gonna take Jamal Murray. You know?
All right.
Yeah, I'm with you right there. I'm with him at 6.
7, I got Jaylen Brown.
7, I got Zubac.
Fair. You?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Which one?
I'm actually. I was gonna say Karis LeVert, but he looks like he's gonna be injury prone, so I'm good with Jaylen.
All right. 8, I got. That's why I got Sabonis.
Yeah.
8. I got Sabonis at 8. Yeah.
I'm actually going with Sabonis at 8 too.
Okay, and I'm gonna go with Karis LeVert at 8.
I'm gonna go with Karis LeVert for my number 9. Actually,
Likewise, I got LeVert at 9. Actually, no, we're all wilding. We are all wilding.
who do we miss?
We are all wilding. Everything after Zubac dropped everybody back down. I got Malcolm Brogdon.
Yeah,
I gotta see it for the full year. I feel you, but I gotta see it for the full year.
You know, I'm not gonna drop.
I'm gonna put Brogdon at 10. He'll be my number 10. He's my number 10. Brogdon's my 10. Brogdon will be my 10.
Brogdon my 5th. I think 5th.
I put Brogdon there. I put Brogdon over Karis LeVert. So yeah, I do Brogdon and Karis LeVert and going on.
Okay. Who you got at 11?
I got DeJounte. Because
11.
I just have issues with point guards with these type of injuries. You know, like
11, I got LeVert.
11, I got Jaylen Brown. What about number 12?
12, I'm gonna go Scalabissier.
For my 12, I'm gonna actually go. I'm gonna go with. That's interesting.
12, I'm gonna go DeJounte.
I'm gonna go. I already said DeJounte. Man, I don't really know who I'm gonna go at 12. That's kind of interesting. Actually, I'm gonna go Marquise Chris at 12. Maybe he'll get a different scenario. You know, I mean, not wind up in Sacramento.
No, it was Phoenix.
Oh yeah, he did. He got traded right draft day. Yeah. So for 13, who you got?
I don't like any of these other players.
Kuzma.
Yeah, I'm gonna say him too. And then after that, it's kind of like whatever. It's a wash on that one. Yeah. But I mean, that's kind of who we would take. We were just having a random conversation.
We just do that top 12 is good. You know, that's a lot. They're all players that. It's always interesting to see like the people who wash out of the league. Like I was looking at Bryce Johnson. Like, where's he at now? Or like Thon Maker. He was number 10.
Thon, man. I said Thon was going to average 19 points.
I was like, why did you think that?
Chris
I
Dunn.
just thought he would be better.
Nobody mentioned Chris Dunn.
I mean, rightfully so. Yeah. I mean, have you seen that man play in real life?
Dragon Bender, he just barely came back to the NBA.
Is
so
he
it's
in
like
the league?
He is.
No, he's not.
He's on Milwaukee, right?
He is.
I think so.
He's on Milwaukee. He ain't played though.
Yeah. So. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and get ready to round this out. I got to go and cover the Clippers game. So if you hear this on Monday, then you're going to hear it on Monday. But if you watch this live, go ahead.
Shout out.
Shout out to Darius for coming through, man. What should we name this episode? Should we name... Oh, man. I hope... Man, my iPad dead. I hope the email draft for the time's sake.
I saved like half of the time.
Okay.
Up to 48.
All right, cool. But what should we name this episode? I kind of... all year while he was in the bathroom, I said I think Luka can be as good as Michael Jordan. What do you think about that? You think I'm tweaking?
That. Yeah, yes, I do. But name it that.
I think he can. Why not?
No, he don't play defense like
Mike wasn't going out there giving you 30, 11, and 9.
Chris, he was when he played
30, 11, and 9. 30, 11, and 9.
When Mike played point guard,
lie to me. 30, 11, and 9.
When Michael Jordan played point guard, he had 10 straight triple doubles.
I said 30, 11, and 9.
It was 30, 11, and 9, bro.
That was his whole average for the season.
When he was playing point guard, they had him play point guard for like a 20 game stretch.
What?
The Bulls picked Denzel Valentine over Pascal Siakam.
They did, man.
Nobody knew Siakam was going to be this
Siakam.
good, man. Come on, G. Don't do that.
The Bulls was just tweaking, though. The Bulls been tweaking, though. Well, the Bulls have had some decent drafts. They just have terrible coaches. Shout out to Jim Boylan.
Name it, Luka can be as good as Michael Jordan. I don't agree with you, but name it that.
All right. But anyways, Darius, thanks for coming through. We appreciate it. Go ahead and get your plug in. Let the people know where they can find you at, man.
Hey, you can find me. I don't know yet because I don't have a Twitter. So, you can find me on Instagram or maybe back on Hoops and Brews.
My God.
Yeah.
So
at Pavy World, Pavy World, all one word.
Yeah, man. It's your boy TPJ. Find me on Instagram, Twitter at RealTPJ. That's ReelTPJ. It's a film joke. If you don't get it, you damn dummy. And as always, don't drink and drive. If you're over the age of 21 or over the age of 18 in Canada, drink responsibly. Do it right. Shout out to all of y'all out there. Shout out to the man, Talib Kweli, for donating $20 to us during this episode. You are the man. We appreciate you very, 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 very much. And as always, we will get up with you later. I will start back doing a 2-for-1 show. You probably will see one maybe tonight if you're watching this on Monday night, or if you're watching this live right now, you'll probably see one tomorrow night. Start trying to do that a little bit more consistently, but covering the games and all that stuff, it just makes it's rough. I mean, it's usually like 8 hours gone, from my night every night.
Gee,
that we
need
do
a bunk bed. Both of y'all need bunk beds at Staples.
Yeah, for real. I mean, hey, exactly, man, for real. But anyways, it's been Hoops and Brews. We'll get up with you all next time. Thanks again for this. This is low key one of the shortest episodes that we've done in a long time.
I want to give y'all a shout out because I remember coming on. Like I said, this is my first full episode. Yeah. But I came in real randomly one day. I was just pulling up. We was about to go do some dues. And I saw the vision, and I like how you guys built this up. It's an amazing thing. You guys got worldwide viewers, and shout out to the worldwide. Shout out to y'all.
Thank you.
Y'all got the vision.
Yo. And shout out to Kevin Durant. He is not Mr. Jumpman 49. But in the curious case of Mr. Jumpman 49.
Is he Jumpman 48?
No, look. He follows us on Hoops and Brews Twitter. I looked at his Instagram account, and the other day when Kevin Durant commented on our Instagram post, Mr. Jumpman 49 was near the family section at Barclays Center watching the next game. So I kind of wonder if KD is secretly Mr. Jumpman 49, or if that is one of Kevin Durant's friends. Because I feel like
Mr. Jumpman 49 Mythbusters. He's Tony Durant.
that would be funny as hell. That would be funny as hell. That would be funny as hell. But anyways, we'll get up with y'all next time, man. Peace out. Shout out to y'all.